DeFi Darius, Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. I apologize for the clickbait. All right. If you sell XRP at $2.15 on June 24th, 2025, you are a fool. Not only are you a fool, but you are even more than a fool. All right. XRP is going to be one of the most valuable digital assets on the blockchain. Point blank, period. All right. So I apologize for the clickbait, but we're growing a digital asset junkies channel. All right. And whatever. I got to do what I have to do, man. All right. All right. So please, man, of course, like and subscribe. Please, a special please, go to my X account. Please follow me, DeFi at DeFi Darius on X. All right. We just want to talk the shit, you guys. All right. And understand, I got to tell you guys, here at Digital Asset Junkies, all right, we are not scammers. All right. All right. Do you guys understand? I do not do this for money. I like doing this because I like talking shit. Okay. If you ever see an account that says, oh, Digital Asset Junkie IG or oh, this is the Digital Asset Junkie Clips page, send us some money. I would never ask you to send money. I am not a scammer. All right. I'm into buying digital assets. I'm into staking digital assets. I am into talking about what we can do with the digital assets as we stake them on the blockchain. That is the most beautiful thing to me about investing in digital assets. All right. That's why we are here. We're not here to scam. We're here to talk shit as we get filthy rich. All right. So you guys know a lot of weird things are going on in the community. Ripple's co-founder Arthur Brito breaks a 14-year silence as SEC case enters the final stage. All right, Crypto Briefing. Shout out to Crypto Briefing when I'm picking up this article. They threw that extra layer. This very, very, very good promotion for this meaningless article on Mr. Arthur Brito. All right, let's go to his page. That's his X page. Of course, I retweeted what he posted. Okay, he posted a emoji without a mouth. Pretty much Arthur Brito saying, I'm not saying nothing. All right, everybody's speculating what he's talking about when he says that, you know. All right, so you know they're having fun with us. You know, David Schwartz is over here saying, I can confirm that this was not a hack or compromise. All right, these guys are all friends. You know, people are making all these assumptions. Oh, Arthur Brito, he's not following any of the top players on Ripple. Check this out, man. Ripple is ingrained in everything. You guys understand me? You guys understand what I'm saying? Everything. You guys ever seen Manchurian Candidate? Okay, with it's a remake from back in the day. Manchurian Candidate with Liev Schreiber and Meryl Streep. If you guys have not seen it, it is one of the greatest movies ever made. All right. If you guys know anything about me, I am into cinema. I love cinema. All right, that's one reason why I am so bullish on ICP, but I will talk about that later on. All right. But anyways, when it comes to Ripple, think about Manchurian Candidate, man. I mean, it's everywhere. You know, and you know, if you watch Manchurian Candidate, you know, Manchurian Global I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but you know, that wasn't a savory company, to say the least. But Ripple is everywhere. That's all I got to say. It's the only reason why I likened it to Manchurian Candidate. Okay, Manchurian Global and Manchurian Candidate is Ripple is everywhere. All right. So you guys, this is like I always say. If you guys follow Digital Asset Junkies, you guys understand, man, that this right now, this is a lucky time to be alive. This is a lucky time to be an able-bodied adult, so you can take advantage of the fourth industrial revolution. All right. So this is a brief clip from Mr. Mark Moss. Wonderful YouTube channel. I suggest you guys to go and check his stuff out if you can, but listen real close to what he's saying.
That happened to you? So let me show you exactly how all this works. Okay, like I said, first of all, there is a universal pattern that repeats over and over and over again. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so in this four-phase pattern, we have 4 distinct phases. The first one is what's called the eruption phase. The technology is invented, everyone's attracted to it, all the speculators rush in, they start pushing the asset price.
And if you see around 2010-ish, that is when, Bitcoin was created,
And it's mainly driven by retail people, individual people, small check sizes going in, but there's this frenzy or this eruption that happens. Then we go into the second phase, which is the surge or the frenzy phase. Now this is where the big money starts getting invested. They start getting interested. And the big check size is coming in. Now this is where the bulk of the move comes from. Now, once it hits the third phase, this is where it's starting to kind of go into everyday life. The returns aren't near as big. Obviously, most of the risk has been gone. And by the time we get to the fourth phase, that is where the cycle is pretty much over. Now we can see, I sort of illustrated here for you, this is about where we're at right here. We're just starting to ramp up to have all of this growth.
So you guys, man, you guys understand? All right. Shout out to my old school XRP holders, the XRP Army, the guys, the old school XRP guys. It's been accumulating since 2018. Where you guys at? Where are you guys at before the biggity big dog jolt in 2017? You guys pump your chest. Where you guys at, man? We've made it. We almost there. All right. You understand me? And to everybody that just got into XRP, around 2022, 2023, you guys, XRP is still insanely undervalued in my opinion. I would dollar cost, me personally, I'm dollar cost averaging until it hits $5. Once it hits $5, I'm stopping. You get what I'm saying? You guys, if you guys really want to benefit off of what XRP is going to do in this generation, you need minimum 5,000 XRP tokens. All right, I've seen a few posts where people are talking about, oh, you need 1,000. Oh, 1,000? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What are you trying to do? You trying to retire? Are you trying to buy a new paint, a new car? You trying to retire? Or are you trying to get a new car? You understand me? 5,000. This is not financial advice. Trust me. Okay, if you listen to me, you might be in financial ruin, but I don't think so. All right, so one of the main reasons why XRP, I feel like me personally, everybody has their own theories. If you comb the internet, you're going to see a lot of reasons why. You feel what I'm saying? And these are minor reasons, okay, just from my point of view, because, I've been in the crypto space since 2016, 2017. You understand me? So I have a different price in my head that I have for tokens. You feel what I'm saying? I have different expectations. You know what I'm saying? All right. So one main reason why that if a lot of people are overlooking, and I don't know, man. I comb, like I said, what I do, I comb the landscape for you guys, so you don't have to. Okay. I like to gather all these stories or the stories that are catching my attention, and I like to bring them to digital asset junkies. All right. So, you guys, are you guys ready? All right. The CEO. Okay, this is the front man, Mr. Brad Garlinghouse. His net worth is $10 billion. All right. You guys, we all have the same tools. If you guys have ChatGPT or there's other platforms where you can pay to get information on what people are investing in and what people are doing, it's not that hard to find out where people are getting their money. Okay, Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, all right, he is worth $10 billion. Okay, now this isn't, Brad Garlinghouse, let's get his face, man, so you guys will know. Right there, boom. This guy right here is worth $10 billion. You understand me? This guy, Brad Garlinghouse, he's not an entrepreneur. He's not a crypto entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? He's a CEO. This guy is a high paid employee that made smart investments. What is his investments? Digital assets. Period. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, of course, XRP. If you guys do your homework, his net worth really ballooned around when XRP jumped from 55 cents to what it is now. Do you guys understand what's going on? All right. So like I said, I apologize, man, for the clickbait, man, but we got to do what we got to do, man. We got to gain followers. We got to get more subscribers, all right? Because you know I'm not a scammer, okay? All right? I'm not a money whore. I just like to talk shit. I like to make money and talk shit, okay? That's what we do, man. Okay, I suggest you follow my boy at Dirty House Studios. All right, my boy Keith Dirty. That's what he likes to do. He's more of a stock investment, stock broker, futures trader. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what he likes to do. He likes to make his money and talk his shit, man. That's what we own. Digital Asset Junkie TV.